Hello everybody, I'm Watch. Welcome to Watch, and I'll be playing a bit of Escape from Tarkov. I should be able to compile that. That's just... Oh my god, no, that sucks. What? Oh no. How was that? Was that the goons? I think it was the goons. I'm so dead. Look at the disgusting tree. Where the fuck are they? Oh yeah, yeah. Bastard. Oh. God damn it. Right at the start, I mean, for real. I want to try a thing. I'll never know. Where's the ambulance? Behind that rock, maybe. Oh, nice. Ah, it's not that. We don't need that. Is that the goons? They chased me.
I can see the enemy.
Where did that guy come from? Sneaky. Hey, Stonch. What's up, Stonch? Sneaky Saturday afternoon, yeah. I dropped my wife and daughter at the hypermarket for the weekly shopping. Then I came back. My son wanted to play Terraria with me, and I said, nah, we need 2 copies for that, so one day if we buy a second copy we might, but I don't know. It's the kind of game like Minecraft where he plays a bit, and then he does nonsense instead of, you know, building a base and progressing. There's no feeling of progress, it's just fooling around, so I'm getting tired of that. So I'm not sure we're gonna buy a second copy, truthfully. Just got the last achievement in the automata, now to back up my save and to do things that deletes it. Wow. When you said it's very philosophical, you know what? I think you're right. Also because it reminds me how... You know there is that trend, not a trend, because it's not a trend, it's a category of JRPG where some very intellectual Japanese developers are very into whether it's Freud or Jung or Nietzsche or all those philosophers, and they love mixing Western philosophers with Japanese fantasy stories. There's a lot of... I mean, even one of my favorite games like Xenogears is about philosophy, so it's a typical thing, so I think you're very right when you say that. Oh, I hope it... Where is he? I heard him. I hope it's a scav. Terraria is like the cheapest game ever. It's been on sale for $2.5 like a billion times. Yeah, when it's cheap I might buy it again, I guess. I think it's a very cohesive game overall. I'd like to know if there's a bigger story and a bigger meaning. Truthfully. Iskra. Oh my god, yes. I need that. He knows what he wants to be. It's 6 doing that well, even if that means I don't really enjoy the story that much because I don't care that much about philosophy. Yeah. I kind of need that. Like, if you're going to give me a JRPG, there has to be a good story. Because that's the point. It's a nice gameplay with a great world and a great story. It's a lot of everything, right? I do enjoy many of the other parts of the game. Okay. I mean, for me, I find it okay. Oh, noodles. Nice. But probably not enough to continue, you know what I mean? And it's sad because I think I would have liked, but there's too many anime otaku Japanese tropes. I think I'm getting tired of that. Like, I've never been into that, and it's not because I love Japan that I love that, right? I do enjoy many of the other parts of the game and don't dislike the story. Just a simple one might have served it better for me personally. I don't know if simpler is the word. Like, the opposite of simple is complex, or is it complicated? I don't mind complicated as long as it's meaningful and deep and, you know? But if it's just complicated for the sake of making it complicated and, oh, we're very intellectual and all that, that's where I draw the line, right? Where are they? I need some scav skills. Scav kills. I picked up Steel Blade. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be back to back Neo Automata and Steel Blade. I think it's gonna feel a bit repetitive, but sure. I'm sure you understand when I say that they look very similar. That is, for me, it's a bit like the Korean version of Neo Automata. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god. More direct story. Direct. I don't mind complicated and complex and very, you know, like, once again, Xenogears, you know, very... But it has to be deep. Not just, it's very convoluted for the sake of making it convoluted and we are very intellectual. I don't like that. I think it's very pretentious. It annoys me. back to back will be an ideal way to compare the two. True. And if you like them, but back to back, if you wanted to play something that you know changes a bit, this won't be it. Where are the scavs? For real? 6 minutes. Okay, I better. Is there a taxi here? Wait, is that a taxi? I think the taxi is here. Nice. I'll take it. I mean, philosophy is usually considered deep by many people. I mean, you know what I mean. A story that is deep is not oh, philosophy is deep, you know what I mean? Philosophy is, yeah. It's often intellectual masturbation. I didn't check the time. 40 seconds. I really enjoyed the true ending sequence. Okay. Was there something more meaningful in the plot, like some plot twist, some very nice interpretation, modification of the story? I don't know. You know, something that it has to be narratively very compelling. Because so far the two guys that are naked and it's just there's so many anime tropes that annoy me. There were a few twists? Okay. We have no idea what you enjoy in stories though. I think we're fairly different in what we enjoy for stories. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know what I enjoy in stories. You know what I enjoy in stories. Like when we did my top 100, surely there were some story-based games in there. And you know my favorite game is oh, that was a bear. Yeah, that was a bear. You know my favorite game is Outer Wilds, and so it's for not only for its story but for the way the story is delivered via a gameplay that makes a complete synergy between story and game mechanism. I have to keep track of the time because well, my wife is probably gonna, not probably, she's gonna call me and say, now you pick us up. Let's win. Cha-ching. Iskra and noodles. Jaeger, I've got your Iskra. Oh, you need another Iskra. Well, look, yeah, I've got two. Alright, I did it. Oh my god, 4 missions. Okay. Work smarter. Is that the finding the exit on customs? Yeah. Then the special item to extract through the secret exfil. I don't think I've ever done that. And recently I've been trying to play this game without Wikipedia. Like I didn't open Wikipedia once. And this is rough. This is rough Tarkov. Yeah. Oh, tripwires, that's new. That's a new one. Okay. Look at the heavily mined area on woods. It's a bit heavily mined everywhere, but okay. I think I know where though. Look at the Claymore mine on ground zero. Oh, I know this one. Enemy scavs without wearing any body armor on woods. Okay. And Tarkov shooter. And I thought the other worlds was okay. The story was okay for me in that game, except I think the dialogues were boring. The story was intriguing, but it kept serving me boring dialogues And sorry, I meant Outer Worlds. Oh, it didn't have any impact on you? Okay, yeah, for me that was... I think this is a tremendous game. I think it should be taught in game schools and universities because I think it has a metaphysical approach to what narration is, what stories. It says a lot about mankind, and while mixing it with gameplay, I think it was brilliant. Any legs from the same distance, 40 meters. Oh my god. He's got too many missions. Ah, this one is just annoying. I don't like that mission. Sure, it had a bit, but not nearly the same impact as it clearly had on others. And the way you talk about Outer Worlds, other people I've seen talk about Nier Automata's story. Yeah, that's fair, but for me, there is in Nier Automata stuff that there isn't in Outer Worlds, which is anime tropes, typical otaku stuff, fan service. It's a lot of like pretentious philosophy and all that, which is not the case in Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds was emotionally involving the player, which was not the case in Nier Automata. Sure, but that's just your taste. Sure, but that means like that's just your opinion. Doesn't mean it's a bad story. I don't think it's a bad story. Proof is, I would have liked to continue, right? I think it has an intriguing story, but it really reminds me of that Japanese style that you have in stuff like Kojima's games and such. A bit of too many weird stuff for the sake of provocative, and for the sake of fan service, and for the sake of otaku tropes. You know what I mean? And I don't have time for that anymore, even if underneath there is an interesting story. And I think we're still at a level of interesting, between interesting and good story. Whereas Outer Worlds, I think, has something extremely fleshed out. You can analyze all the links and patterns for quite a while in terms of artistic approach. Whereas Nier Automata, I'm not sure it's as much artistic, as it is intellectual. So if 2B was the main character in Outer Worlds, which could not happen because she's a doll, she's a sex doll, with no other changes, you wouldn't finish it? It can't happen. You're talking about something that can't be, you know what I mean? Look at her, you know what I mean? It's a typical trope. Why doing that? There's no need for that. There wasn't such a thing in a game like Xenogears, and it did much better in terms of Japanese RPG meaningful story. I think Nier Automata has too many of the pervert yet intellectual otaku way of thinking. I could make a mod which swaps the mod. I saw that. B2 Tifa type of thing. Come on. Now you're going to tell me that you have figurines at your place with big boobs and all? Would you finish Outer Worlds if you only played with that mod? No, I would never play that. What? That was literally the only change from the original game. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh wait, I'm level 15. Oh my god. I'm level 15. Wait, what? Where's the flea market? So can I sell? If I want to put, I don't know, vitamins on the flea market, can I? Trading items of this type becomes available at level 20. That is new. So basically I have access to the flea market, but I can't sell that item because it is... Oh my god, that is not cool. Oh wow. That's rough. Add an offer. Okay. Not a big fan of that, truthfully. Okay. Imagine you never played it before. Okay. The only change to the game was that 2B was the main character, just the model. With no other changes. It can't happen, Stone. You're talking about something that is not possible. It's as if you were saying, oh, imagine Star Wars, but it's Mickey Mouse, the main character. You're like, you said that it can't happen, but it could have. No, it can't. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? If you had told me, but your character is a girl, even that couldn't have made sense because there's all sorts of things that are in the story. The species you play, for instance, is unisex. That kind of rules. There's so many rules in terms of writing that it couldn't happen. I'm asking you to extend your imagination a bit. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it makes no sense. I'm not gonna extend my imagination on something that doesn't make sense. Stop it! It can't be a sex doll with typical big boobs, big butts, and very sexy stuff. It's not the type of game. It's not the story. It doesn't make any kind of sense. That doesn't make sense. It's as if you were saying, imagine in Neo Automata you play Mickey Mouse. You'd be like, what? Well, I can't. So sell, keep, sell, keep, sell. Wait, does it go somewhere? No. Keep, sell, keep, sell. Oh, that's for a therapist. Keep, I suppose. Keep this. I think I could keep the RFB. I'm gonna keep this also. That here, I don't need this right now. I'm playing on woods. And we're good. We are good to go, I think. Okay, I'm going to assume you're saying that if it was the case that 2B was the model of the main character, that you wouldn't play it. I could imagine playing Mickey Mouse in Neo Automata. For me, it wouldn't have really changed the game in a significant way. I know, you mind much less. You're much less regarding? No, how do you say that? I don't remember how to speak in English. I'm a bit tired. We had to... yesterday I did the whole painting of the back kitchen. I wish I could show you. And this morning I had to wake up at 5 and we had a baseball game again. Alright, let's go again. I'm supposed to open all the drops that I got from watching Pestily and such. Look at that. All these. Look at that. Oh my god. Got gifts and crates and all that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I hope I need to do some cleanup. 5 PM. Oh, I'm a bit worried about that. Give me a good spawn. Give me a good spawn. I got attacked by the goons, I'm pretty sure, earlier. Where the hell am I? Wait, what? Where am I? Is this... Hmm? I'm confused right now. Oh yeah, okay. So, is it going to be the same thing? If I kill the two scavs that are here, am I going to attract the goons? I'm so dead if that happens again. Okay, I don't see any scavs. Okay, so I spawned here, so scavs don't spawn here if you... Okay. Hehehehe. Nah. Let's move on. If I do that, I'm going to attract the goons. I need to find some scavs. Sonj, did you try the technical... Whoa. Was that a... Was that a laser on my eye? I think it was a laser on my eye. Or maybe it was a raindrop, I'm not sure. Okay, there's a scav over there. Hopefully it's a scav and not a PMC. Where is he? I need to remove my armor. But I need to make sure it's not a PMC, because if it's a PMC and I go naked, I'll be in trouble. It's a PMC, it's a PMC. Oh no, no, it's not. What the hell? Where is he? Oh, okay. Now I can put it back on. I hope I didn't attract the goons. If I did, I'm in trouble. Oh, I didn't take any bullets. Actually, it's worse than that. Where's my... Oh my god. This is bad. Okay, there you go, some bullets. Well. Okay. Stonch, I was asking, did you try the technical playtest of the game you got invited to? Not yet? Okay. I was curious about that one. It looked intriguing. Oh, okay, no goons, that's Sturman. It sounds like Sturman. I'm not gonna kill Sturman today, I think. I don't think I have the skill. I probably should do that. Okay. To be honest, I'd probably rather wait until they have PvE. You reckon they... Oh, wait. Oh. Hmm? I thought it was a PvE game. It's PvP? Maybe I got confused then. It was a top-down Diablo-like game, PvE, like co-op against the campaign or something. It's an extraction action RPG. Yeah, okay. PvE. Okay. Okay. Not like that. Why would you wait for the PvE only? And is it gonna come? I'm happy with the PvE, truthfully. Could be exciting. You are. I'm not. Ah, okay. You want to... So you'd rather us to play the PvE camp... Is it campaign? Oh, does he see me? Does he see me? Can I get him though? Yes, got him. Oh, I didn't remove my armor. I'm an idiot. Oh well. Oh well. What do you want me to say? And yes, they have announced it will have that. Okay. And so, does it have a, like a campaign we could play together? Like, I don't know, some kind of actual campaign. I'm saying actual campaign because truthfully in Diablo... What are we up to? 4? The one that I've tried with my wife? It was so disappointing, the campaign. They say PvE, story mode, and co-op PvE. Okay. And what is the co-op PvE? Is it like a... like Tarkov, an actual, you know, Tarkov and such, an actual campaign that we can focus on, or is it just, I don't know, some kind of a continuous raid of some kind? It's funny you say that. Lots of people said that the 4 campaign was great. Yeah, no. I was very disappointed. It's just, it starts so well, like huge introduction and all, and then it starts being so repetitive and boring, and I was like, oh no. I heard something. Though, you know what, it's a bit like V-Rising. When they did the free weekend of V-Rising, we were kind of excited with my wife. We tried the free weekend. And it got boring pretty quickly. So that's sad. Nah, no scavs. Where could I find... Let's go to the medical camp. What time is it? 22? No idea for the campaign. Okay. And they only say single player for story mode. That sucks. Oh, story. I see what you mean. They separate story mode and co-op PvE. If the co-op PvE is just that, like a raid after raid after raid without any kind of progression and all that would suck. I want a campaign. I want an actual thing we can focus on, you know? So wait, are you saying that the PvE does not have a story? It's just that? Like raid after raid? I don't know, I haven't played it. Okay. So weird. I saw something. Oh, he saw me. Did he saw me? Did he see me? So it's still in alpha. Oh, I thought it was... Okay. I thought it was early access, but... Or maybe it's early access alpha. Oh, okay. So whatever it is at the moment isn't necessarily what it will be when it releases. Yeah, for sure. Okay. That's one. Oh. There you go. Done. And I think I should probably extract because my wife is gonna call very soon. Nice. This camp is packed. When I play on PvE, on PvP, sorry, it's always empty because everybody loots it so quick. But oh, nice! Oh my god, I need that. I need that. Wow, that's huge. That's crazy. I think they've really increased the amount of loot in this game. It didn't used to be like that for real. It was much less than that. I mean, look at that. That's insane. That is really... Oh, morphine? Nice. They really increased it. Morphine again? That's nuts. This is nuts. I'm gonna do therapist mission in one go. That's crazy. Look at that. Oh my god. And also the scavs seem much weaker than before. I feel like they used to be a bit smarter. Very hygienic. Best way to get sick. Vitamins? Mayo. Ah, well. The delete your save thing was pretty cool. CMS. I need that. Oh well. I've never seen a med camp so packed. Oh my god. What the hell, for real? Alright, let's get out of here. There's just too much stuff. I'm a piñata right now. I'm a piñata. I think I'm gonna end the stream now because it's gonna be 4. I'm sure my wife is gonna call me. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Slowest game. Neo Automata uninstalled. A good thing done. You did it 100%. Playing Tarkov when you could be playing FF7 Rebirth. I know. I don't have much time right now. How did I get $700? When did I get that? Okay, let's sell that. I don't want that. Sell, 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 sell. I don't have much time right now. Play Tarkov for how many hours this week? I'm loving it. It's good to be back into it. I think this PvE mode is cool for me to discover everything I don't know about the maps, the story and all that. and also to improve my aim and my skill. So when I play a bit of PvP, I feel a bit less, you know, clumsy, like a tired dad who has no idea what's going on. That's a good way to improve. Definitely a good way to improve. I've got too much meds. The amount of meds I have is ridiculous. I should sell that. This is useless. Sell, 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 sell. Keep, keep, keep. Oh wait. Axel. The parrot. Do I have that? No, I don't. So let's keep it. I'm a bit of a hoarder. That's not good. That is not good. All right. When are you playing Tarkov with me, Stones? You said you were always intrigued by it. Are you ever going to play it? Now that there is the PvE mode? Oh my god. So much US dollars needed. This is ridiculous. This one I didn't understand. Oh, there you go. Possibly. Well, let me know, right? It's gonna be through Steam, right? You're probably gonna buy it on Steam, which is fine because I've got the But if you buy it on Steam, I think you have to buy the Unheard and the DLC for the PvE. So that's a lot of money. Just let me know whenever you do it, and if you want to play together, or I could understand if you want to play it by yourself. But if you want to play together, I'd be more than happy. It's super cool to play together. Alright, I have to go. My wife called. Alright, I have to run to get them. Thank you, Stonch. Have a good... I don't even say thank you, chat. I say thank you, Stonch. Most people, most streamers have a chat. I have a Stonch. And yeah, I will see you, I don't know when. But soon I'll play a bit more because I'm almost done with the works and the kitchen. And then it's gonna be the holidays. So yeah, there you go. Normal price would be $120 for Tarkov plus PvE. That's very expensive. I mean, for what the game brought to me, that's totally a fair amount. But I would never pay that without knowing that, right, in advance. That's a pretty hefty ask for a game. I'm only a little bit interested. Yeah, it is. That's exactly it. Afterwards, now that I've got 900 hours under my belt, I can say, yes, this is totally worth it. If you had asked me before knowing what this game is about or how I would feel about it, I would have said never. I'm never paying $100 in a video game. So wait for a sale, I reckon. Especially since it's not working really well on Steam and all that. It probably might do some sale. I'm not sure. Bye bye. See you next time. I'll be streaming very soon. Maybe tomorrow. Bye bye.